Mr. Anoop Kumar Mittal, Chairman and Managing Director of NBCC. Mr. Mittal, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Now, let's talk about the 30% guidance which you've given for Q4. 9-month growth has been 20%. How confident are you of achieving this 30% guidance?
You see, as far as I think there is some miscommunication. As far as revenue is concerned, 9 months total revenue growth is 30.5% NBCC growth I am talking about, and profit margin has also increased about 18 to 19%, and we'll maintain this as far as NBCC is concerned by end of year also, I mean for whole year. And there are companies which we have recently acquired. In fact, one company, Hospital Services, HSCC, we have acquired only few days back. So that has shown some results, and 1600 crore rupees they have given 9 months revenue, and some 50 crore rupees profit also. And similarly, there was a company which we acquired last year, HSCL, that has also given some revenue. So in totality, I can say that NBCC, which is a major, I mean, parent company, will definitely give 30% growth, and in coming time, the entire consolidation will, you see that minimum 30% growth will come.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Mittal. Just wanted to understand the overall backlog of the company. The order backlog stands at about 80,000 crores. When will this translate into execution?
You see, that number is now more than 85,000 crore rupees backlog, and if you have observed that in 9 months the revenue growth is 30% in company, and this is without the major projects of redevelopment which were stuck up because of environment related issues, and which is also over in December. High Court has given the clearance for 2 major projects, Netaji Nagar and Sarojini Nagar, and this number is this growth is without the major portion of redevelopment, and which will come in next financial year. And we have already advertised tender for execution of both the projects, and third one is Nauroji Nagar, which was in progress, and High Court is hearing that issue in second half of March month, and I hope that that will also be cleared, because there is nothing pending, but however the matter is still in court. But all these things are without these major projects revenue, and I am sure that next year will not be, I mean, less than 30%. It should be 40–50% growth, and that guidance will give you in the month of March once we are through with the tender and other things.
Right. What is then the status of the Delhi redevelopment projects which are currently underway, Mr. Mittal? 3 locations, namely that's Netaji Nagar, Sarojini as well as Nauroji Nagar.
This is what I mentioned, that Nauroji Nagar and Sarojini Nagar and Netaji Nagar already approved, I mean cleared by High Court, and we have started tendering out the project. The value is about 12,000 to 15,000 crore rupees of both the projects, and the good part is during this period when there was issue of environment and forest, etc., the entire almost 90% complex Sarojini Nagar and Netaji Nagar have been cleared, houses we got vacated. So once we award the work and take the approval simultaneously, there will not be any going back. You will see the growth, and next year I don't want to give you any comment on this right now, because last year we gave that both the projects will give revenue. So in the month of March, again we will talk after a month. So I will give you guidance for both these or all 3 projects, including Nauroji Nagar. Other than this, we are growing at the pace of 30%. Once these projects are through, you can imagine what kind of growth will be there. And there are another 2 projects of redevelopment for AIIMS, which we are doing in Delhi. One project already environment clearance we have got, and we have tendered out part of that. that will also be started in month's time.
Your order book, that's a large order book. How does one, way to look at order book is that how much of the order book will be executed in FY20, and will there be a potential slowdown purely because you have the election cycle?
You see, there is no issue or no impact of election on companies working. We are a totally commercial company, and all these orders we have, received, 1 year back. So there is no issue related to election or any other issue. As far as guidance for 2020, how much we'll execute, this is what I mentioned, that 30% growth is coming from other than redevelopment projects. And definitely you will see from the month of April, May, the redevelopment projects out of 3 from Urban Development Ministry, Netaji Nagar, Sarojini Nagar and Naroji Nagar, and 2 of AIMS. Altogether is about 35,000. You will see at least 4 projects will start in the month of May, and there will be quite substantial revenue will come from these projects.
That large project which you got from the state government of Assam, where Prime Minister himself was there, have you got any more large indications from any state governments that they want to join hands with you for development work of the land or for some of projects?
There are a number of state governments, and more than state government, there are a number of public sector companies which are approaching you can say that on daily basis we are getting at least 1 or 2 requests from different public sector and state government. For example, Air India, they have given us 2 projects in Delhi, Vasant Vihar and Baba Khadak Singh Marg, and DPR has been prepared. So that will also be, is in pipeline, and I hope in next financial year that will also see the light. And similarly in Bombay, Wadala, income tax, it's not redevelopment, it's a development on 45-acre land. The DPR is almost finalized, and I hope that is also 8,000, 9,000 crore rupees project. So all these projects will come in next financial year, and there are number of projects. We are in discussion with different entities, government entities, other than private entities like Amarpali and JP.
Okay, Mr. Mittal, great chatting with you, and we'll chat again soon. Thanks so much for taking the time out and speaking with us today.